Okay, so we're going to be showing Tatsu the mind glitch today, because she's never seen it before.
Yeah.
Let me just...
I'm excited. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be very fun. So, the mind glitch, for those of you that know, is a very fun glitch to make use of for a very big number of reasons. The way that you do this glitch is that you just place down the mine, which I'm going to do right now,
Okay.
and you simply let an enemy step on it. So, for example, I'll place it down such that this knight will have to stand on this tile to attack Hector, and he can have... Oh, actually, I do need to go back and do something, because I didn't deploy Merlinus, and I do actually want to do that.
Okay.
So we'll deploy Merlinus. Okay, so I'll go ahead, I'll put down the mine right here. We'll do it like this.
Yeah.
And then whatever happens, happens, right? So, like, whatever unit needs to come into play, this is how that's going to work. I'll move Osmond here, whatever. Okay. So then you end your turn.
Okay.
And you let the unit walk into the mine.
Sure.
And then you reset the game.
Okay.
You have to reset the game at a very specific window, so that just when the enemy that has hit the mine is graying out, you hit the reset. And
Right.
then you resume. They take the damage.
Yeah.
And then you're stuck here, right?
Okay.
You can't move your units. But
is that it?
yeah. It's not actually it. The way that this gets better is if you go over to an enemy, for example, you can now move them.
What the fuck?
You can now move the enemies.
Okay.
You can do anything that you want within this. You can trade with them. They have really messed up portraits, but like you can trade all of their weapons off of them, so that they can't attack you anymore.
Yeah.
You can just
I
discard
wonder if
weapons.
It's Darren, because he was the last person you.
It might have been.
Yes.
But you can do anything with this. Anything that you could dream, as long as the unit hasn't already moved, you can move them again. This only lasts for one turn, but you can do anything with it. You can...
You can take off all the weapons of a boss and this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the reason that I wanted to deploy Merlinus is that if you can get a unit next to him, you can deposit all of their things into the convoy. Also, for example, this elixir on Cameron right here, let's say that I didn't want that elixir and instead I wanted this Iron Lance. It's now droppable.
Oh my god.
So, the primary use of this is in the Vida chapter. There is a unit that has a droppable Nosferatu that is in range of Vida. So you trade the Uber Spear, the crazy strong spear that she has, to that guy, and kill him and get the spear. And then you give it over to your units, and they have like plus 15 HP, like plus 10 strength, whatever. And you can just make use of that to the fullest extent. Let's see, so could I possibly trade and get a chest key over? You can also make them attack and stuff as well.
It's interesting, because this is the map where the member card appears in, isn't it?
Yep. So, it's very convenient for that purpose as well. I don't think that I can do anything in particular right now. But there are a lot of applications for this, and you can do it any map as long as you have a mine. My preferred use for it is in Genesis, the map with like the long-range bolting tomes and the berserk staves and everything that's like under the desert. I just go in, I use the mine glitch, and I drop all of their long-range stuff, and then I play the map normally. Also, if you ever rescue, like for example, shoot, if I had a way, you could rescue Darren. Like you can, for example, I could just rescue Cameron and then run off, and then just like take away his stuff, and then he can never attack, and that dude's just stuck. He can't get out unless you kill this guy. You could do the same thing with Darren if you had a way to get this door open and then have one of these guys rescue him.
Right.
Or, you know, like where he's the boss, he's just not going to move anyway, so he just gives up.
Oh, he doesn't move, so you can just take his throne. Okay, that's fantastic.
And it's like, maybe Darren, he's just always had this desire, right, to learn dark magic. So we just... It's like, here you go. You can have your fun with that. And now none of these guys can attack.
This makes me wonder, Could you technically promote enemy units if
Yes.
you had night crests?
Yes, you can. You definitely can promote enemies. There are
Oh, that is
basically
amazing.
endless applications for this. I
Yeah.
wonder if I turn on my infinite move cheat again, I wonder if it would let me move Darren. I don't know for sure if it would. I think it might still be Hector. But maybe? Oh well. Either way, that's the mind glitch. I hope you have a wonderful experience with this. It's definitely one of the coolest
Amazing.
things.
Absolutely.
I do want to show you what it's like in FE8 because there's something
Okay.
really funny you can do.
Go for it. I have time.
So let me grab a save file of FE8 that I have.
Yeah.
I guess the way that I'll put it is any map that has a snag, any map that has a village or door tile, and the leftmost tile is accessible.
Okay. Very specific, but sure.
Yeah. It specifically has to be that tile, and it has to be... I don't know. It's theoretically possible in a great many ways, but... What happened to my spikes? What game is this? Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you this, but
Yeah.
I did this really stupid meme a long time ago.
Okay.
And I just happened upon...
Watch stream.
I just happened upon the game that I used for that. I thought I had deleted it. Let's see here. So, here in Chapter 4, this is the one that you can also partake in the enemy control glitch with.
Sure.
One thing that you sort of want to do with this map, if you do attempt the enemy control glitch, is that specifically the tile that the snag is on is the one that the enemy has to attack you from, and your unit has to be unequipped.
Okay,
so,
very specific.
Yes. So I'm gonna bring everybody. I guess I'll move... I guess it won't particularly matter how I do this exactly.
Yeah.
But of course, subscribe over here is going to
I'm
have
not
to
even gonna
stand...
explain that. Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. Subscribe over here is gonna have to stand in range of one of these Moguls, ideally.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'll rescue drop her over there with Franz and Vanessa. I hope. I guess I can put Seth back here, because I've still got the infinite move cheat on for Seth. But basically, what you'll want to do is... I'll go ahead and start. Hopefully get rescue dropped in range properly. I think I might just be out of range, so I may have to turn on a secondary infinite movement cheat. So anyway, I'll move subscribe over in range of these two.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter really where. That's not even particularly the important part. The important part is that Seth goes down here. Oh, do I not have the Seth one on anymore? Did I turn that off? Well, who is the second unit in deployment then? Wait, did I? Seth should still be able to move.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is Arthur. Yeah, of course it is. That makes perfect sense, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought otherwise for a second there. Okay, so either way, what we're gonna do is we're gonna destroy this, and this tile right here. We're going to need a unit to get attacked on that tile while they are unequipped. So I'm going to use Vanessa for that because she has good enough defense to survive. Fully unequipped. The unit has to attack from this tile specifically. And these two can't move before these ones attack, which should be fine because 2 range moves after 1 range. But even if not, what I'll do is I'll just go right here. I want to say would be fine. Oh well, I'll stay right here. Hopefully it'll work out. But essentially what you want to do is perform the mind glitch all the same, except... Okay, it's right when the unit grays out. Okay, hopefully that works.
Okay.
So then we resume, and if it doesn't work, you can just try again. Okay.
Oh, can you tell? Okay.
Hopefully that worked. Okay. It is a fair bit tighter of a window in this game.
Yeah.
So, once you get
the moment it grays out.
Hopefully then. Okay, wait. I definitely missed it. I definitely missed the window for it, and I resumed to... It's a very difficult thing to get.
Yeah, I can clearly tell. It's definitely harder in this game.
I've definitely let me try. I'll use my emulator and go frame by frame with it, and hopefully it'll work a little bit better.
Okay.
So, just unequip a unit. The enemy has to attack from the tile that the snag was previously on, and then whatever happens over here. I'm going to turn off my cheat codes just in case that had something to do with it. I don't think that it would have, but just in case. And hopefully this will still occur. We'll go frame by frame after the attack. It doesn't matter if you get hit, just as long as you don't hit back. Okay, let's go. Frames. One at a time, okay. And then reset. And the next frame it should reset. I hope. It also works, so you can do this on official hardware as well, you just have to turn your Game Boy off.
Okay, yeah.
So hopefully, what I can do is I can just hit the...
And of course that, you mean, like with FE7 as well, right? With the previous one you showed me? You can do that on official?
Yeah. As long as you're using the mine, yep. I actually did that on the official one. That's how I... that's how I got the Uber Spear in that one. Hopefully
I wonder if it's locked to the North American version or if it's in all versions.
That's a good question. I think it's in all versions.
Okay.
Because this one would be the most recent one. I hope that this works. Yeah. Ah, come on. Wait, do I have to be standing on that tile? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's the enemy that stands on the tile. I'm gonna try from this tile, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Oh. Okay. We'll just not do that then. And then I still need Erica to be in range of the Moguls.
You mean subscribe?
Yeah, I need subscribe to be in range of them. If I was wrong about that, this will be a permanent learning experience. So, hopefully this works. Okay. So then, resume. Okay, not quite. It shouldn't be that hard. I've done it many times before. I honestly, I used to do this every time, because the thing that you can do with this is insane.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, there is an alternate method of doing this that I can partake in.
Yeah.
I'm going to give subscribe a normal axe so that I don't die.
Sure. Good call.
Maybe even two of them. Okay. So basically, the other way to do this is any village, anytime that there's a map with a village, you visit the village. There was an iron axe there, I could have just gotten, that's fine. So basically the reinforcement trigger for this map is right up here. Once you cross that village, or once you cross this bridge, enemies will then spawn from up here. So I'm going to stand up here in the top left corner with Ardor in any map that has a village.
Okay.
And end turn. And then hopefully this will work. It may be that you have to have the enemy stand on that tile, and if that's the case, I'm going to have to finesse that a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's that the enemy has to stand on the tile, similar to the mine glitch. So I will ideally bait this unit upwards. Oh my gosh. Subscribe. Okay, can you attack? None of them can stand on that tile. It's very difficult in this map, for perhaps obvious reasons.
The corner and then the forest, yeah.
Yeah. Once I do this, he's going to be locked in there. But I can free him.
Yeah.
Luckily, Brigand's gonna walk across rivers, so...
You're going all the way back.
I must free this man. Okay. So I need him to be able to stand on this tile. I will leave Erica right here. Subscribe. Okay. And hopefully, they will now attack him from the square above him.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, what? I know... Okay, so there's an enemy with a fetid claw who doesn't attack, similar to that guy from before. He doesn't move and attack on the same turn, so I'm gonna have to kill him too.
Okay.
You're learning infinite things about this game.
He might come from the side as well, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to stand in that tile with Erica then. I mean, subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, now please. Now this should work. It's way more reliable for me up here.
Okay.
Okay, we've done it.
You've done it?
We've done the enemy control glitch in this game. We can now control the enemies. So, of course, you know, obviously the cool thing about this is that you can, you know, drop various types of enemy items into the supply, right?
Why would you need a rotten claw?
There is a unit later in the game who can use this.
Okay.
Not that it's good, but you can take their literal claws off of them. Same thing with this, and obviously as well the Evil Eye.
Evil Eye. Oh.
Now the cool thing about the Evil Eye is that you drop this into the convoy, and let's see. Let me just get rid of all of this stuff so that they don't attack me. Okay, and then you, whatever. I don't need. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so now we're up here. Now we've got all of these items and stuff in the convoy, right? But the cool thing about the Evil Eye is that anyone can use it. Just like that.
Okay.
It is an infinite use Dark Tome that anybody can use with these stats.
Yeah.
If you are a magic unit, you retain your animations. Well, as long as your animations are first turned on.
Oh, right, of course.
You retain your animations this way.
With the Evil Eye thing? Oh,
yes.
That's kind of cool.
So, this does not scale in any way like the other weapons, so you can't gain dark magic rank from doing this. But since anybody can use this, that means your healers can do combat. I always do this because I love to use Molder, so I always give Molder the Evil Eye, and then he can attack. Fascinatingly, there is a weapon that is exclusive to enemies that also raises your dark magic rank. In order to get that, it's very much so later in the game. It's a very useful thing to have anyway, but once you've used 7 uses of it, any unit that has used those 7 uses can then use the Flux Tome, and from then forward, begin to build magic rank.
Oh my god, okay.
So, you can use this in a way that Arter, Molder, Natasha, who can promote into bishops, gain access to Slayer. I don't know if you knew that, but Slayer is essentially just, this class always deals effective damage against monsters. No matter what it's using, it's always 3 times damage. So, to this end, you can have an S rank Holy Man with dark magic. You can have...
Good, yeah.
And the cool thing about that is that the S rank Dark Tome in this game is not effective against monsters by default, but you can change that through using the class.
Right, I see.
So that's how you make use of that. You can also use this with any unit. So for example, you can have a Sage in this game. When Sages promote, they have Anima, Light, and Staves, so you can have them have all 4.
Oh my god.
You can do anything with them.
You just say Ethos, you know? Yeah.
Exactly. The only difference is you can't get S rank on more than 1 weapon. But it's very cool in this way. And, you know, obviously, if you just want a solid, like, 7 might thing that always hits on res, if you want a defense mage in this game, give them the Evil Eye. Give Ducel the Evil Eye, for example. That's what I do sometimes. I give him the Evil Eye, and then I just place him down. And then what are they going to do about it, right? Like, what are they going to do? It hits on res. It's really good. You can always subscribe as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But either way, that's how that works. Hopefully that was a fun little learning escapade in the Fire Emblem.
Absolutely. It was worth all the failed attempts, I'll say that much.
Absolutely.